deliver consistent high purity products to
Paul, welcome back to InvestorStream. Firstly, huge accomplishment for the company with an updated JORC resource estimate at the Kunji Park copper zinc project, representing a 30% increase in tonnage. How has this resource upgrade recalibrated the company's plans and expectations for Kunji Park?
I did. Look, thanks for having me back on board, Alex. It's an important day for us. The announcement about the increase in resource estimate, look, that comes off the back of the drilling we did at San Diego and Oneida late last year. And we previously published some exceptional drilling results, which have given us a great deal of additional confidence in the actual resource. We've also at the same time just completed a significant structural geology review of the area around Oneida and San Diego. So we've got a much better handle on what's going on between, and they're separated by about 7 kilometres. So we've got a much better handle on those two deposits. But also going forward, we've got a significant platform of nearly 9 million tonnes of more than 1% copper, more than 3.5% zinc, 32 grams per tonne of silver. We've added a significant amount of silver to the resource, and we've added some lead to the resource estimate as well. So it has really allowed us to get right into the geology, particularly in and around these two deposits. Certainly a strong platform for us for this year.
Thanks, Paul. So with your enhanced understanding of the project's geology, and you mentioned the two deposits, Oneida and San Diego there, can you talk me through the plans to target the areas adjacent to those two deposits? What's the strategy here, and when do you expect to get started on this?
Oneida deposit, it's more an open pittable nearer surface, from about 0 to 250 metres of depth. San Diego is a more deeper deposit and likely an underground target. But between the two, with the resource estimation work and the modelling that was done associated with that, in the ASX release today, we published some block models in the resource. What we can see now, some clear areas that are definite targets in and around those two deposits, either at depth or along strike. So that will be a focus. It was already a focus, but there's additional areas that we now need to, get to straight away, which we can do. We've got drilling rigs organised to get up on site within the next month. You're back into the wet season's finished up around the Halls Creek area. So we can now look forward to getting both a diamond drilling rig and an RC rig up there and pretty active within the next month or so. So over the next couple of months, we're looking to have a significant amount of additional results to publish to the market.
Paul, you've also announced that drilling is set to commence at the Email prospect, subsequent, of course, to obtaining a final heritage survey clearance. Now, I understand it was a subject of significant exploration in the mid-2000s by Northern Star. What do you think was missed in the previous exploration, and where is the upside in your view?
It's an interesting question. Northern Star did quite a lot of work on that deposit. I suppose it's not so much people missing things. We're in a different environment now in terms of commodity prices for your base metals, your copper, your zinc. Northern Star, look, can anybody be critical of the success that they've had? They moved on to the gold sector, but basically left behind this Email deposit after doing quite a lot of work. So we see it more as an opportunity for us to come along. We've got access to all of their previous data. So there's a significant amount of results and information that we have. So our initial program, which we're looking to start in the next few weeks after that cultural survey is completed, is to be 10 to 12 drill holes in that area and look and make an assessment of what we've got there. But there's potential to already establish a resource around that based on the previous work that's been done and the drilling that we're looking to do. So it's more a significant opportunity for us, and we'll be sort of piggybacking off the work that Northern Star did several years ago. But they left in 2009, and there's really been no exploration work undertaken on that Email deposit ever since. So it's a real sleeper for us. Like, all of our focus has been on Oneida and San Diego, and this prospect's only about 10 kilometres away. It sits in a really strategic area, so it carries a lot of interest for us, and we're really looking forward to the results that will come out of that drilling.
Now, Paul, prior to the Kunji Park resource upgrade, you also acquired the remaining interest in the asset, as well as Anglo Australian's PGE rights, which is situated in close proximity to Pantoro's Lambu PGE deposit. Now, we'll start on purchasing the remaining interest first. Why was consolidating the interest in Kunji Park a priority for the company?
It's only June last year when we started this exercise. We had the farm in with Anglo where we had the ability to earn up to 75%, spending $3 million over 3 years. We completed that 75% earn-in by early February this year. So we're in about 8 months of activity. So we're sitting in that prime position with all of the results and information that we gathered from the work and historic data. And with everything else that's going on, as I say, the structural geology work that's been done recently and the exceptional drilling results, we're doing the MET test work as well. For us to be able in such a short space of time to acquire 100% of the project and 100% of the minerals, and especially at this time where you're looking at quite strong or significantly strong commodity prices, we just think it's an enormous opportunity for us to control our own destiny. And full credit to Anglo, they've been terrific to deal with. You know, their focus is on other areas, but we've really appreciated working with them. But yeah, that's their focus, and we can now really focus 100% on Kunji Park and the 500 square kilometre tenure package that we have, and we own it all.
And just finally, Paul, while I've got you, as mentioned, you've acquired Anglo-Australian's PGE rights across the entire Kunji Park tenure package. In your view, what is the potential significance of this transaction?
Yeah, well, we've seen in the last few months, Pantoro, I think November last year, they announced some initial, and they were exceptional drilling results with their platinum group and gold and nickel and cobalt. And the thing is, where they are drilling, the same geological unit that extends across our tenure package, and there's over 12 kilometres of strike of that geological unit that Pantoro have already had significant success with, that we've got on our ground. Now, we've already had access from historical soil sampling and geochemical work that's been done over, several years. And we know that from those samples that they are anomalous for the PGEs and the nickel and the cobalt. So we're an extension of the work that Pantoro have done. They recently raised a significant amount of money, obviously focused on Norseman, but they've also planned to do 20,000 metres of drilling on their Lambu PGE deposit, which is right next door to us. So we'll be looking eventually to do some drilling. We'll need to get access approval for that over the next few months. But in the meantime, we can carry out a significant soil sampling and geochemistry program and fill in the blanks, so to speak, in terms of the work that was done previously. But look, it's an exceptional opportunity based on the results that Pantoro have already published in recent months.
Fantastic, Paul. Look, it's certainly been a very busy period for you. Congratulations on the resource upgrade, but also securing the remaining interest in Kunji Park, and we look forward to further updates in due course. Thanks for joining us.
Terrific, Alex. Thanks for your time.